Welcome everyone. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to create a Google form, and not just creating the Google form, but some settings that you may need to tweak whenever you want to create a Google form to give you the best experience possible. And then after creating a Google form in this video, I'm also going to be teaching you how to link the Google form to an existing sheet, or you can create a different sheet entirely for the Google form that you are creating. If you link it with a Google sheet, it will make it much more professional. That is, you are collecting the form, and then the data you are collecting are being saved in an organized format in a Google sheet. And then after linking it to a Google sheet as well, I'm going to be teaching you how you can share the privilege of access to other people to have access to the Google Sheets that you link to your Google form, so that when people are filling the form, people who you share access to the Google Sheet with, they will be seeing, as people are filling the form, they'll be seeing when they fill the form. They will also be seeing who are filling the form. They will also be seeing the data that people are also entering. Maybe you're doing it for a workplace, you want to share access to the Google Sheet to your boss, to your colleague, to people you are working together on a project, you want to share it with them. So I'm going to be teaching you how to link the sheet, and then how to share access to the sheet with your colleague, your boss, or other people. And not just sharing access to them, but also how to assign roles. When you share sheets to people, do you want to make them the editor? Do you want to make them just a viewer? And how to copy the link to, and then assign roles to the link that you want to copy as well. So without much ado, let's jump into the lecture proper. So you want to come to Google Form. When you click on this here, click on form, then it will load for you. Then you come to blank. I've not used this to create any form yet, so it says no form yet, so I'm going to blank. So I'm creating the form in blank. So you want to give your form a title. So here's the title that I want to give mine. Let me click. I don't want to take a tour, so I give my form a name. You can highlight it. I give it Usher's profile. Yes, so it's automatically saving. So I want to give a form description. Usher's profile for Alan Agency. So I can bold in it if I want. I have to highlight it first. So yeah, it's bold now. So if I click on that, the one up to, I can highlight it and bold in it, but I don't really want that. I don't want to bold that. So coming to the next one, click there and come here. So you type your first question. It will give you a tab, one tab, or after one you have to be putting you have to click in the plus at the right side to get another tab. So this is you see what happened there. I click on name, and then I take your short answer. I can duplicate it here, so, or I can delete it here. So I click on name, I click required, that is, it must be a necessity. If people don't fill this, it will not submit the form. So yes, this is what I'm saying. You had question here. Yes, I had another question. Immediately I come in the beginning, it gives me an automatic one question, which is here that I put name. But let me edit it. I want first name, not just name. So now this is the second one that I've created by adding question. So on this I want to put last name. So short answer as well. I'll give an example of some other form of answer. I want it to be required, so add another question. So I'm adding another question here. Email, short answer as well. That's best. So add another question as well. So I want to make this just for example purpose, for you to see other option we may have. Favorite food, short. I want you to choose a short answer. So I want to show you the feature of someone, of another feature we have. Let me go with multiple choice. So multiple choice. Let's see how this behaves. Here I write rice, add order. So that is order, but I want to add option again. So beans, I can, yes, beans. And then I want to write stick, so I can also add another thing, spaghetti, and then others is there. So spaghetti order. So that is for this. I can, of course, I can remove any option if I want. So I have rice, beans, stick, spaghetti, and order. I can keep on adding option if I want. So let's preview what we have. Yes, this is what we have. Automatically save. Yeah, first name, email. Yeah, this is what we have. This is for one option. Someone can only choose one option. There is another option now that we go and choose now, that if you actually choose that one instead of this one, you will have, people can actually fill multiple options. So let me leave this. I can cancel, maybe I don't want other option, and I can add it again, add others. Yes, I've had it again, so I can cancel it. So this multiple choice, that means people can only choose one option. So I want to add another question where I can add another function aside short answer and multiple choice. So best artist, instead of multiple choice, I have check boxes. So in these check boxes, people can select more than one option. If you want people to select more than one option, people can select more than one option. So I'm filling in my options here, and then there's another option there which is linear scale. Linear scale is just about people clicking on 1 to 5, like, okay, choosing 1 to 5 option, but I'm not using that. I'm just using this as a form of tutorial. I won't be able to use all the options, but you can actually play with it to get what they do and preview it and see if it's what you want or what you don't want. So these are my best artists. So let's go to preview. So best artist, like you see, yeah, you can click on multiple choices here, even though that's not the name that the option brings. It's check boxes. Yeah, and this favorite food is multiple choices, but you can only choose one option from there. But what I'm doing, it doesn't serve this purpose. And also you can add image, like what I'm doing now. Add image by clicking that button, and then come here and then open, and then yeah, the image is added. Yeah, so that's the image. So let's preview it and see what we have. Yeah, so this is what we have. We have the image. You can click and unclick it. So yes, so this is what we have. So you can delete the image, remove it, because I don't want it. I want it removed. So this one too, I don't want it. I have to can make it required. I didn't make it required, but I want to delete it. I don't want it. So my email, short answer, that's what I want. So I have some other things to also include. I'm going to fast forward them because it's something basic that I've been doing now. So phone number, gender, male and female, and other. So I'm forwarding it. Proof of ID. Now you may want to put another option, proof of ID, file upload. This means that, okay, people will have to upload a file into this. Click continue. So this allow only specific type of file. If you put it on, that means you don't want to accept just any file, and I don't want to. You can put it off if you don't want, but me personally, I don't want all types of files. So I want PDF, I want document, and I want image. So those are the types of file that I want. I don't want a drawing, I don't want a presentation, I don't want a video, I don't want a audio, I don't want a spreadsheet. So if they upload those ones, it won't be accepted. So I want a maximum number of file, which is 1, just a proof of ID. Yes, so maximum file size, which is 10 MB. So click on add question. So we have that over there. It's add we have that over there. So let's continue. So we've done everything. So let's come to response. This is how to link a sheet, create sheet. So if you have an existing sheet before, you will select existing sheet, but I don't have it, so I'm creating a new sheet. Usher's profile. So create, very easy. So this is the sheet that I've created. Just go to response on the form, go to response, and then click on create sheet, and then you'll be able to create this sheet. And this is what we have over here. Everything that is in our form, every question that is in our form is in this sheet right now. And then when people fill it, it's going to come over to this place. Very, very easy, instead of just having it lined up in the form over there. But being in this sheet is very, very professional. So that is what we have done. So you can get email notification for new responses, so that you can know when someone actually filled the form or not. So let me click on get email notification. So yes, it says email notification enabled. So whenever anybody fill the form, I'm going to be notified. So let's come to settings and see what we can do on settings. So this is responses. So do you want to collect emails? You can automatically collect email by clicking that, but I already had email already, so I don't need to do that. But the system doesn't know that I've done that already. So if you If you collect email, you can send a response of what people actually choose. You can send it back to them. So you can limit to one response or not, but I'll just leave that. So presentation, so you can show progress bar. As people are filling it, they know, okay, am I almost done or not almost done? So shovel question order, maybe probably alphabetically or so, but may not need that. So confirmation message, when someone when someone submit the form, so your response has been recorded, is the automatic answer. But I don't want that. I want to put thank you for filling out Alan event. Thank you for filling out Alan event form. You will be contacted shortly. Thank you for filling out. Thank you for filling out event form. You'll be contacted shortly. And then I may want to save this. Yes. So that's what they will have after submitting the form. Show link to submit another response. You may put that on. That means they can submit another response. But if you put it off, they won't be able to submit another response. So you can just check these ones. Collect email addresses by default. I may not need those ones. Make questions required by default. These are just settings you might have to make by default and come back to it later on. So responses. So let me go to my email right now. I want to check for the Google Sheets that I've created. So just come here, come to Sheets, yes. So this is Sheets. So you will see the Google Sheet that will link to the form, and this is where you'll be able to see all the details of people who fill your form. So I click on it. So this is what we have. So this is what we have, all the questions, what I put. So this is how to share to people. Click on share over there, and then it's going to load this, and then you can add people's Gmail. And then share it with them. So Alan Event Management, I am the owner. So but I can share it with other people. That is, people will also have this Google Sheet in their mail. So I want to share it to this mail. Maybe it's my colleague, and then I want to write a message that, okay, to notify him that, okay, this is what I'm sharing with you. Here is your unrestricted access to the data from our prospective workers for this year's annual event. Yes, so that's what I want to put over there. So the person will be notified with the message. So these three things you can do. Do you want to make him a viewer, a commenter, or an editor? An editor will be able to edit the Google Sheets. So if I don't want to notify him that I make him anything, I will just unclick that. But I want to notify him, it's professional, so I click it. So I send it to him. So it's telling me that it's not a Gmail, that is a Yahoo Mail. So I want to share anyway, but I don't want to share. I just click cancel. So that is it. He's an editor. An editor can edit the Google Sheets, but a viewer can only view, and a commenter can comment on it. So I can go back here if I don't want that. So this is something editor. You can assign roles to here. Editors can change permission and share. So I don't want an editor here to be able to share to someone else, because I'm the owner. I restrict the other people I share with, and I make them editor. I restrict them from sharing it to others. That's why I click that. So even though it's the editor, he may be able to edit it, but will not be able to share it. So I have more power over my form, over my sheet than him. So this link, and when you are copying this link, this is what you can do. Whoever has this link, this is restricted currently. So that means the person who owns this, whoever has this link, even though they have the link, they will not be able to see the Google Sheet because it is restricted. But if I had someone and then I still give them it's only people who I had that can have access to this link. That is what this restricted means. Even though you have the link, if I actually make it restricted here and I copy the link and send it to you, you will still not have access to it. But if I actually make it unrestricted, that okay, I want whoever has this link to be a viewer, to be a commenter, or to be an editor. So I can do whatever it is that I want on that. If I copy the link as I do right now, so even though if you have the link, you'll be able to open it, but one thing here is now is that, okay, even though you have the link, do you want to be a video? I want anybody that has the link to be an editor or viewer or commenter. So I want everyone that has the link here to be an editor. So editors, but they cannot actually share my sheet with someone else because I've made a setting over there. So I'm going back now. So anybody with the link is an editor. That's what I've set over there, and then I copy the link and I send it to whomsoever I want to send it to. But in the restricted one that we have before, the restricted one, even though you have the link, if I didn't give you access, you will not be able to access it. But if I give you access, you'll be able to access it. So let's preview our form. So let me fill out one so we can see what we have. So I had the file. So this, I've submitted it now. So give me submit another response because I put that option there. So we have one response now. So this is the response. So this is how all the response will be, which is not actually not organized. But when you have a Google Sheet, it should be organized. So this is it, the timestamp, the time that the person filled it, and these are all the details that the person actually put into the form. So this is how we have it. So anybody I've shared the link, I've shared this Google Sheet with, they'll be able to see as people are filling in their details. So this is just how the professional way to go about this. And you can delete the response if you don't want. I want to delete it because it's not the right response. So I want to have a clean one. I just put it so that I can show you. So if I even refresh it, it will still be on my Google Sheet, but I may have to delete it. I may have to delete it so that the fresh ones that I really want will be there. So I want to highlight everything and delete it. And this is what I uploaded, the file that I uploaded in my proof of ID. Of course, I accepted the image. That's why I have this image right here. So that is for that. And then let me just delete this. Let me delete this. Yes. So I've deleted it. So that is for that. And then so now you may want to share your form with someone. So you may want to send the form to someone. So this is the form. So you want to send it. You can send it to email or through a link. So you want to send to an email, you put the person's email, but if it's through a link, that's the link, and you can shorten the link here. Yes, you don't want to have a long link. Copy the link and then send it to WhatsApp or to whichever means, to email or to whichever means you want to send it to the person to fill the form. So but let me try and send it to email right here and see how it looks like to email. Let me send it to myself. I'm sending it to myself so that you can see how it looks. So immediately I fill it, I will be notified that someone has filled the form, and then everyone that has access to the sheet will also have access to all the data that this person is filling, because as the person is filling it, it's also going to the sheet straight away, and it will even show the time that the person filled it. So I have it here. Your form has a new response, and this is the invitation, and this is so that is it for this video. Thank you very much. Kindly like, share and subscribe for more better videos like this: how to make money online, entrepreneurship, how to develop entrepreneur skill, how to build a website, how to do video editing, and how to make money online generally, and how to become a very good entrepreneur, how to be professional at what you do. Thank you very much. This is Entrepreneur Hub. Hope to see you in the next video. Kindly like, share and subscribe. Thank you.